142, The Scholar's Life. Yeah, have a look at this puzzle. The following words are written on a famous mathematician's grave. Oh no. Following the 1/6 of my life I spent as a child, I spent 1/12 of my life as a young man. Then 1/7 of my life later, I got married. 5 years after I was wed, I was blessed with a child, but sadly, he only lived half the time I was alive before passing away. Today, 4 years after his death, I too will depart from this world. Can you use these words to figure out how many years the mathematician lived? No, I can't. I don't know how. I'm so bad at these kinds of things. I don't know if you've noticed. Me and math are not great big friends. Don't know why we have to be great big friends. We're not great friends either. See, my thing is, just looking at the pictures, I was like, he doesn't look very old. So if he's like, hey, I am currently... No, not 50. I don't know about 50. Say he's 64 and that his son died when he was 60, and that would have made the son 30. Half the time I was alive before passing away. So that would be half. 54 seems real old, real young to be like, and now I die. So maybe this picture here is just him memorizing that time and not him currently thinking about these times, you know? So maybe he lived to be like 104. And then his son lived to be 50. I know all of these clues to like how this works are in the 1/5 and 1/12 and 1/6 and 7th of this, but that's not. You know me. That's not happening. My brain doesn't work like that. I've tried. I tried. I'm lucky I can cook, alright? Nothing has any flavor, but I can cook. Alright, we're gonna pay the toll. Goodbye, hint coins. Try rigging up a linear equation where this mathematician's life in years equals X. No. Would you rather not use hard math to solve this puzzle? Have no fear. You can also solve this problem without using a linear equation. By adding together 1/6, 1/12, 1/7, and 1/2 of this man's life, you can express the length of the mathematician's life as fractions. Oh, that's so much easier. Minus the parts that were 5 and 4 years long. You can find the answer using only this information. The lowest common denominator of 2, 6, 7, and 12 seems to be the same as the length of the mathematician's life expressed in years. What? 2, 6, 7, and 12. Okay. I missed the half part. So if you do... $54. I told you. Told you. Is it that his son died when he was 54? Or it was he was 50 and now he's currently 104. Going 54. I don't know.
Just leave it to me.
No, that's not right.
Oops, that wasn't right.
This puzzle takes some brain power, but keep at it. Okay. So is he 108? The big reveal of him with a white beard and he's just really old? Okay, then he would be 100?
Looks like I botched that one.
It's either 100 or 104.
Just leave it to me. Oops, that wasn't right.
The top part, 54, right? Right, that was all the numbers. And he says, 5 years after that, I got married. No. 5 years after I was wed. He got married when he was 54. Yes. 5 years after I was wed, I was blessed with a child. So he had a kid when he was 59. Okay? And he lived half the time I was alive before passing away. So... well, that's a tough one to split. How does that work? $27? No, hang on. I'm thinking. Stop. Don't look at my math. Stop it. Unless he had a kid when he was 60, so then he would be 30, and then so he lived 30. So if he's 60, so he'd be 64? Are you 64? Are these the numbers I was guessing? I was guessing earlier?
Let's see if this works.
No, hang on. Math bad. Math's bad.
Looks like I botched that one.
Sorry, I got real confused. Hang on.
Just leave it to me. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Okay. Yeah, I had to look it up. Oh, gosh. No. Yeah, that wasn't happening. Very nice. The mathematician was alive for 84 years. Setting up a linear equation, as shown above, makes short work of this puzzle. My brain doesn't do this. I'm pretty sure my brain doesn't know how to do this. I'm looking at it. Learning a different language would be easier. You know, because there would be some sort of reference of what I'm trying to say. But this, my brain's like, I have no idea what this means. I see the numbers, I understand. But it's what you want me to do with them where everything goes fuzzy. Interestingly enough, a puzzle very similar to the one you just saw is said to be written upon the headstone of the grave of Diophantus, a famous ancient Greek mathematician. Diophantus. Quite nice, Luke. I know you could do it. Yes, Luke did it. I didn't do it. Letter calculations. Yeah, try this puzzle, Luke. I will stump you. Number 143, letter calculations. Ignore any purring, that's the cat on my lap. If you take the problem 11 times 11 equals 121 and replace the ones with AAs and the twos with Bs, bleh, you get AA times AA equals ABA. Using that same replacement idea, you can also generate AA times AA equals BBCC. New values may or may not have been assigned for each letter. Can you figure out what A, B, and C equal in the above equation? I'm sure if we're here a while, we'll assign something. Will it be right? Who can say? Ah, okay. So if you get a calculator and you just start going with the double digits. So it's A equals 8, and B equals 7, and C equals 4. So it's 88 times 88 equals 7,744. Do they want me to put it here, or... You didn't let me push the... Oh my gosh. You know what? That's fine. Because I used a calculator. Sure. Too bad. Try walking through your calculations one more time. I didn't know where you wanted me to push the buttons. Maybe I need to drag the... Yeah, okay, you gotta drag it. Okay. 84. Okay, there you go.
Let's see if this works.
Okay, see? There you go.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Sharp thinking. The numbers work out perfectly if you assign A a value of 8, B a value of 7, and C a value of 4. At first, the possibilities for what goes where may have seemed daunting, but once you realize that only a few numbers can potentially replace A, everything starts coming together. Top-notch job, Luke. Not that I expected any less from you. Super pancakes. Oh boy. Yeah, have a look at this puzzle. 99. Oh my gosh. Now here's a tasty puzzle for you. Just is to take that big stack of pancakes on the left plate and move them to the plate on the far right. We're going backwards. We're going backwards. This is not... It's so hard. The method for solving pancake puzzles has been described in many other hints. Move the smallest pancake over to the middle plate, then move the next smallest cake to the right plate. Then stack the smallest cake on top of the one on the right. Next, take a new, slightly larger pancake from the stack on the left and move it to the open middle plate. Read more on what to do next in hint 2. We're just gonna have to look at stuff from where hint 1 left off, but the smallest pancake... Put the smallest pancake sitting on the middle plate, then move the pancake on the right plate over to the stack on the left. Bring the smallest pancake you have over to sit on top of the stack of pancakes on the left plate. This all works well until the last two, and then my brain just goes stupid, and I'm like, I don't know what a pancake is. The sizes also don't help. They're like so kind of similar, so I'm like, yeah, I got it, and then they bounce off, and it's not right. Solve this puzzle by repeating the process outlined in hints 1 and 2 while introducing bigger and bigger pancakes, but it's not very efficient. Aim to limit the number of moves you make to keep yourself from getting confused along the way. That's not helpful. Alright, so... Bah.
Let's see if this works.
I'm dead inside.
Piece of cake.
I was like, there's no way I can look at the screenshots and do that. We're just gonna have to just do it. Like, I'm gonna get so lost otherwise. Scrumptious, you gave your stylist quite the workout. One well-known solution to this puzzle uses 127 moves. If you haven't already achieved that number, try again and see if you can't beat your personal best. I cannot. 500 will never be beaten. I'm in fact the best player at this. I must say, I'm quite impressed with your skills, my boy. I'm quite skills with your impressed. I can't speak. The animal lover's house. 500 pearls. Here, Luke, give this one a try. A magician charges a traveler with a task. Take a certain number of pearls out of a bag of 500. This number, when divided by any number, 2 through 7, always produces a whole number if you remove one pearl before dividing. Bring me this number, and all the pearls are yours. The number of pearls the traveler takes from the bag doesn't produce a whole number when one pearl is removed, and the remaining pearls are divided by 4. But his number meets the other conditions. How many pearls did he take from the bag? What? I can't even begin to entertain this in my brain. The pancakes have broken me. I'll show you the hints. I'll read them out to you, and you can do it. But this is not, like, yeah. This is what they do. They're like, here are puzzles, and then all of these other challenges are like math. And I'm like, or pancake stacking. Just a little bit of pancake stacking for you. Okay, let's see if we can't simplify this one. The magician wants a number that can be divided neatly by a whole number when one pearl is taken away from the total. To get the number of pearls he's looking for, you need to find a number that can neatly be divided by all numbers 2 through 7 and then add 1 to the total. Now let's think about what the traveler actually brought back. To get his number, you must find a number that can be divided by 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7, but not 4. Then add a single pearl to that number. The number the magician was after is greater than 400, but the number of pearls the adventurer brought back was actually in the range of 200 to 300 pearls. Remember, you're out to find the number of pearls the adventurer decided to bring back. Apparently, the internet tells me that the adventurer brought back 200. That's a 7. 200. That's not a 4. 2, 1, 1. And if you got that answer, congratulations.
Here goes.
Let's see the explanation.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Brilliant. The answer is 211 pearls. The magician essentially asked for a value 1 more than a value that, when divided by any number 2 through 7, produces a whole number. Any of these numbers divided neatly into 420, so 1 is added to it. You get the magician's number, 421. The number of pearls the adventurer had is a number that's neatly divided by any number from 2 through 7 except 4. Adding 1 to that gets you your answer. I have no idea what I just read. Carrying on. Well done, Luke. I knew you had it in you. Angles in a box. Why don't you give this one a go? 146. In the cube below, in the center of 3 sides of the cube are dots A, B, and C. Lines connect the dots. How many degrees is the angle ABC at the point where lines A, B, and BC meet? This refers to the internal angle, of course. How much is it off to the left? Is that what you're asking? I think it's 45. I'm probably terribly wrong. Oh, okay. No, hang on. Hold, please. Okay, so I misread the question. But also, I don't think that would help if I knew, like... It doesn't help now that I've read the question again and I understand that they weren't asking what I think they were asking for, which is also not right. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. There's no need to do any complicated calculations. Visualization is the important part. The 3 points are each in the center of the sides of a regular cube. The 3 points are each in the middle of a side on a regular cube. Think about the other center points. What would happen if you continue connecting center points in this fashion? Think about the... I love how it's like... It's like, hey, if you just actually think about it. And I'm like, oh, honey, I'm thinking. Yeah. Think about the regular geometric figures you can create with points A, B, and C. You could create a regular hexagon, could you? And the internal angles of regular hexagons are always 120 degrees. So it's 120 degrees? It's like, no, why would you think that? I'm like, because you just told me it was 120 degrees.
Let's see if this works. Piece of cake.
Yep. Good job. The answer is 120 degrees. That's not... It's kind of slanty, ain't it? Okay, whatever. That's not a straight line there. If you continue to connect the middle points of sides in this way, you would draw a regular hexagon, and the internal angles in regular hexagons are always 120 degrees. Okay. Wonderful, my boy. Your skills are improving all the time. It's the hint coins. This face. I feel this intensely. In fact, my eyes might be actually smaller as I stare even wider than Luke is right here. Sliding labyrinth. Oh, please. It's gonna be just the worst. I'm gonna eat my words. Would you care to take a shot at this one? I'm gonna be so unhappy, aren't I? 147. Sliding labyrinth. It's just a sliding puzzle. Well, I should not just say just, but, you know. Here we are. This map depicts an underground labyrinth, but it's all scrambled, so it's up to you to put it in the proper order again. Tunnel segments of each piece must meet up with tunnel edges of adjoining pieces. The only times tunnel segments can lead outwards without touching other segments are when they're the start and goal. Tunnels can't dead end at walls otherwise. Slide the pieces around and see if you can solve the puzzle. Can't... Okay, so that's a dead-end wall. Only time tunnel segments can lead lead outward without touching other segments are when they are at the start and the goal. Okay. So, this one has to go over there. Like that. And like that. Oh my gosh, I think I got it.
Let's see if this works. Piece of cake.
I was like, okay, let's try this again. I took a break for like 2 days. Come back, like, muted. Yeah, I'll get it eventually. Let's just mess around. Oh my gosh, we got it. Okay. Very nice. Seeing which pieces connect to others is easy, but getting them all in place can be tough. Till you just shut your brain off and you're like, I'm gonna be here forever. That was spot on, my boy. Well done. Sweetheart's house. Oh, they're so cute. 8 cards. Yeah, have a look at this puzzle. For 148, 8 cards. These cards, numbered 1 through 8, can be used to make 2 multiplication equations. One is given here, but can you think of the second one? Oh, okay. I was like, what do you mean? I see. Oh boy. Math. This feels like the one puzzle from Professor Layton where it's like, what equation would you have to do to get like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, or something like that? Okay, let's pull out the memo. Let's try this out. You know, we have hints for a reason. We have hints for a reason. The product has 4 digits, the first of which is 1. Okay. The last digit of the product is 6. Product, what am I saying? The single digit multiplier is 3. Haha! I got that one right. Okay. Now to get the calculator. I think it... Yeah, it's like, I'm not seeing repeats here. It looks like 1, 7, 4, 6. And this is... happens because of 5, 8, 2. So I was noticing, I was like, it's gotta be like probably 5 again, and then like a lesser number here, and then but I didn't connect the 3 and the 8 would be like, you know, you gotta swap that one because that's the really odd number, even though 5 isn't. But I don't know. But I was like, I felt like the 3 had to be here because I was like, these are kind of doing the same thing. Numbers and I have a weird relationship, all right? I don't want to go into it. They're weird.
Just leave it to me.
I wish they worked in my brain like math numbers as opposed to like... maybe I'll make a video sometime about what numbers are in my brain. They're weird, okay? Way to go. The answer is 582 times 3, 1746. I can't read it. I don't know. I haven't had enough coffee today, okay? My brain's off. There's nothing quite as satisfying as a puzzle solved, is there? Depends on how you get there. Sometimes you're like, well, I didn't earn that. That's garbage. Yeah, try this one, Luke. I like that we're just standing in this collapsed castle. 149, number cycle. Hey, hi, Kumama here. Okay, full disclosure. This puzzle deals with squaring numbers. I never learned how to square numbers. So, I'm going to read the puzzle, and then we're just going to cut to the end. Note that I used all 3 hint coins. I have less picarettes than I was supposed to get, quote unquote. Like, obviously didn't get the max amount because I had no idea what I was doing and was very upset at the end because I still didn't understand the explanation until just now as I'm editing and looked up what it was. Math bothers me immensely. But anyways, so but yeah, just to let you know, like, why didn't she show what she went through? I went down a not anywhere near path of what they were trying to tell me, and I'm like, you guys are just dumb. You didn't write this puzzle right. No, they did. I just didn't know what they were saying at any point. So, yeah, just 20 to 30 minutes of just absolute chaos confusion of me talking. I'm cutting that out for you so that you can go about your day. All right. Thanks for watching. Oh no. There's a pattern to this cycle of numbers. What number would go into the space with a question mark? All right. More numbers. Okay, I looked up the answer, but I didn't look up why the answer. So we both get to discover together. Why? Why do I? Yeah, so it's 80. Oh, that's not 8, but we'll get there. Hang on. 89 is the answer.
Just leave it to me.
Please tell me why.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Yes, he does. Okay, hang on. That's right. It's 89. Square each digit in a number and then add these values together to find the next number in the cycle. Does that make sense? Do you understand my confusion? Do you not understand my confusion? Am I just crazy? Probably. Let's continue. I'm impressed. You made that one look easy. The internet did as well. And then your little circle diagram that you did also made it look easy.